There we go.
Oh, wait, hold on. Scott Meyer.
Here.
Amy Lawson.
Here.
Ed Brand.
Here.
Hart Sumeyer.
Here.
Tony May. Cheyenne Hoffa is present.
All right, thank you. We do have a quorum. We don't have any old business. Under new business, consider approving the February 16th minutes.
I'll make a motion to approve the February 16th,
Second.
2023 minutes.
Second.
Have a motion and a second to approve the minutes as presented. Any discussion? All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain? Motion carries. Next item to review and approve the 2022.
And would you be so kind to sign them and pass them down to me? So we'll have them.
It's always something. Review and approve the 2022 RDC Annual Report prepared by Krohn Associates. Is there any?
So, yeah, I can tee this one up. So
There you go.
every year, as you know, we are required under state law to do an annual report and then upload that annual report to the gateway system, which is the public portal for transparency. And so every year we have Buzz Krohn's office put that together, and Jennifer Walker did that. And she is available via Zoom in case you have any questions. It basically details the same items that it details every year. Just kind of an overview of the activities, and then most importantly, what the total assessed value is for the TIF districts. And of course, that continues to grow very nicely for the town. So if you have any questions, Jennifer can answer that, and I can try to as well. Thank you.
Do you have any questions?
I do have just a couple of notes for you guys. The assessed value from pay 22 to pay 23 went up about 13.5 million. And therefore I expect the property tax increment in 23 to amount to about 1.5 million, up from the 22, which was the 1.14.
Can you say those last three numbers one more time?
I can. So from, you're fine, from pay 22 to pay 23. So the money that you're going to get in this year, the assessed value went up about 13.5 million. And that's going to equate to what we have estimated to be actual increment that you're going to get this year in 23 of about 1.5 million. Whereas if you can look at Appendix A, the tax increment for 22 was 1.14. So I expect that to go up about almost 400,000 for next year, or the current year.
Thanks.
And we'll likely see another increase this coming year too.
I would suspect so, yeah. Any other questions? If not, we'll need a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve the 2022 RDC Annual Report prepared by Krohn Associates.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstained? Thank you, Jennifer.
Thank
Your
you, guys.
Moving right along. To review a request by Councilwoman Wyatt to fund light post banners in the town.
No.
Well, Ed, you seem to be in the Christmas spirit.
Oh,
so let's talk banners. I made the mistake to complain to our council about the lack of spirit on Main Street. And I got stuck in a committee all by myself to figure this out. But I had the help of Joe Renner, who conveniently is ill this evening. So he did most of the work. I got to pick out the pretty banners. We were actually called a few names by some local people because we didn't have any banners on Main Street. So not only did I notice it because I have a business on Main Street, but people driving down the street as well saw it. So we added lamp posts to Main Street. As we all know, there are 23 new lamp posts, and the current decorations or the previous decorations we had don't fit because these are taller and we have more. So the Parks Department was on hold, kind of frozen because the cost was so expensive to decorate these posts. And right now they're on sale until the end of March. So we started talking about just decorations down Main Street when at a council meeting, a citizen came in, Cindy Carmack, and said she wanted to have banners down Michigan Street for the Hometown Heroes. So that kind of expanded our reach here. So what you have in front of you is a quote for not only Main Street, but for Michigan and Merrill Street as well. We are looking to have banners for all year round. So there'd be a mix of American flags, welcome to Fortville. The flag that just has a building on it would say Fortville on it. And then we'd have a mix of Christmas banners that would extend down the streets as well, with lighted snowflakes. I think the snowflakes we just plan to have down Main Street. So you'll see a quote for the snowflakes. They're 24 for each lamp post, which would be a snowflake, and there would be flags as well. And that quote is for $8,592. And then I don't think I have all the printouts right, but anyway, there are also the quotes for the banners for the other two streets, which comes roughly, I think, 17.5 or someplace around there for all banners, not including the Hometown Heroes, because Cindy is collecting donations on her own and the town has agreed to hang them for them. So that's that. So we thought we would ask the RDC for funding these banners for us for the town. All or partial.
Is 17.5 top end?
17.5 covers everything. It's posts for the banners that Merrill Street lacks. It's for all the flags and all the snowflakes.
So it's not 17.5 plus the 8,900. It's all 17.5.
And I might be off there $1 or $2.
That'll cover the difference.
Make a motion to purchase the proposal.
Doesn't say 17.5 on
It doesn't say that.
No, we don't have any.
Ours will say 8,900.
There are two quotes
Oh,
combined. Yeah, so
85.92. Okay, so it's the 85.92 plus the 89.57.
Cool.
I know we're missing a. The second 89 is covering all the other flags.
I get it now.
Yeah, and there's a middle page somewhere that didn't get put in there.
17.549.
Go ahead, Hart.
Okay.
I was really confused.
That's okay. Make a motion to approve the invoices as presented for signage on Main Street, Merrill Street, and
Michigan.
Michigan Street.
I'll second.
A motion and a second. Any discussion? I have one question. Is that just, we're going to get all of these the variations? Not, we don't have to pick just one
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's a variation.
variation. Okay.
And the Hometown Heroes too.
Yeah,
And that's totally separate.
And it'll say Fortville, not Madison,
right.
right?
So
Okay,
that's
cool.
my birth town, so we might just throw it.
We're promoting
Why don't
another
people
town.
have to-
Oh, okay.
People don't know where they're at.
Any other discussion? All those in favor indicate by saying aye. Any opposed? Any abstained? Thank you.
Thank you, Libby. These are great.
Yeah, they look fantastic.
Thank you, Joe, for being sick.
Feel
Yeah, you stood a chance. Joe had no chance.
holiday would have, but apparently it's a thing.
Okay, next is review of financials. Any questions or? Not sure who we're going to ask, but Looking for a motion on the financial.
So moved.
Sorry.
Second.
Have a motion and a second to approve the financials as submitted. Any discussion? All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstained? Motion carries. Approval of invoices. We have one. This is for the FAI project at Landmark Park. We agreed that we were gonna split the first 5,000 with them, I believe it was. But we gave them a total of 25,000, as I recall. Was that not correct?
Hold on.
So this is the first invoice.
20,000 on here.
Is it 20,000? Okay.
Don't ask me any questions.
No, it's 20,000. So this is the first invoice. The FAI is paying half, we're paying the other half, so I guess this is the entire invoice, so we would be paying the 1,530.
What does the plan say?
Huh? Well, this is just the first bill. They're still in the planning phase. Yeah. There's a long way to go on it.
Make a motion to approve the LandWorx engineering invoice as presented for the amount of $1,530.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? I think we already had the discussion. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Public comment. Public?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Would you like us to bring the mic to you, Princess?
Wow.
You know, there are many people listening online.
Yeah, we have thousands of viewers.
You know,
Davis, Fortville Town Council member.
Thank you. What can we do for you?
I just want to forewarn you, I was at a township fire meeting last night, territory meeting. And you're going to be getting a visit with the ladder truck purchase. It's in discussion now. I don't know if they've actually verified the need as much. Obviously, we're going to need it more than McCordsville is right now until they get their town center, open. But it's upwards to 1.9 million.
Oh.
It's a lot of money, but the county kind of got all over them because they didn't come to the town to begin with for the occlusion for the second firehouse. And they said they need to come to the towns first. Well, Greg spoke up last night and said their RDC doesn't have any money. So I just want to forewarn you that they'll be asking, but I don't know, maybe it takes, I think they said, I want to say it was 80. I can't remember how many months now it takes to actually, once you order it to get
3
it.
years.
Yeah. And you have, and they're looking at doing like a 10-year lease probably on a ladder truck. So I just want to forewarn you that it's going to be coming your way.
I did get an email about it. And I don't remember I thought the dollar amount was a little larger than that.
It might be, that's not any of the equipment. That's just the truck.
And how,
It's not the equipment, plus plus they're gonna have to have people that can man it, which that'll be an extra too. So right now, they're currently using Buck Creek and Sugar Creek for the ladder truck.
Because I thought in the email I saw they were going to use, Buck Creek was going to allow them to use theirs because Buck Creek's getting a new
Yes,
ladder truck.
I don't know anything about that, but nobody spoke of that last night, but
Oh, so maybe that's not
I
happening.
don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to.
So anyway, yeah, I have seen an email regarding that.
Okay.
I think we've got them on the agenda for next month. Is it for May? Okay. So,
Obviously, the more it happens here, obviously is gonna be a bigger thing for us. And we talked about that before when we put the apartment 4 stories and, we've got things that are coming that are 3 stories and over. But I'm not one to say how great that is and how much I feel like we should contribute to that, but I think that it would be something that we should contribute to as a town, but we'll just see. I'm sure Flory will have all the numbers together.
Yeah, there's gonna have to be a lot
We'll
of
know
discussion,
exactly
obviously.
what it's gonna cost by the time she gets here with it, so
How much did you say that you heard it was gonna cost?
1.9
Okay.
just for the truck. Could be even a little bit more than that, but they didn't mention what the cost would be to
Man
the
it.
supplies that go on the truck or the manning of the truck, but they said they'd have all that together when they come to present it to you. So,
Much larger.
okay, well, that's probably including.
Yeah.
Including those things that they didn't really have. Okay.
Thank you.
That's all I got.
Great news. Thanks. Yeah. Can you come
Just in time.
back up and tell us about this again? I want to be. Oh, look at that. I will say that the little fire they just had over behind Mitch's property, you know, they brought the ladder truck from 104th Street for that. Fisher's ladder truck. I'm really not sure why they brought the big ladder truck, but that thing's a monster, especially sitting on Stat Street. Huh? You didn't?
It's apparently the silent model of ladder.
Well, no,
Oh, I do,
yeah.
but they also drive past my house at 90 miles an hour, so.
There you go. Staff comments.
None for me unless you have any questions.
Board comments?
Yeah, go.
At my last meeting, I mentioned something about the mortuary and on the no progress on their,
Yes.
have you found out anything about that?
My understanding is it's the same. No progress at this point.
Okay, my question then to the board is, do we want to pull our commitment from them on the RDC money? I know they don't get it till the project's complete, but it's been over a year and they haven't done anything. And then the second part of my question is, what do we want to do about the alcoholic beverage permit that we authorized?
Well, I'd say those are all questions for the board to decide.
Well,
So let's discuss that. Is it something that, I'd like to hear from everybody. Is it something we need to invite them to come in and defend themselves and request the money be extended, or are we going to go 1 year and done? You have to resubmit your request? Did we address that?
We changed it, but it's not retroactive, so they're still under the original where we don't really have a deadline.
But I think
I think we
In-
can say there's a
we're small enough.
reasonable.
Yeah, that we could ask them, hey, a year has passed. If you guys would like to proceed, you need to come back and represent because, I mean, prices have, gone up, gone down. I don't know in the time since they've probably presented to us. And I know we require invoices, but, and as far as the alcohol permit, I think Alex mentioned they had to renew yearly with the ATC. And so
Yes, and we do.
yeah, we can submit a letter to them not to renew it as a board.
So can we put that on our agenda for next meeting to discuss that and
invite them.
And ask them if they'd like to come in? I don't know that.
Yep.
I don't know that that's going to be critical for them because I sense the direction it's heading. But then we'd also like to discuss the alcohol permit and when it is actually due for renewal. And when it would go before
That I don't know. I know they do spend a lot of time out of town.
Does that work? For everybody?
Yes,
Put it on the next agenda and allow them to come in and talk about it. Art, you had something?
We solicited RFPs for, or request for demonstration or talking to about
we've-
economic development.
I've reached out to Genovis and I have a virtual meeting set up with them tomorrow. To see what services, if any, they can provide, and if it's something that. If it's economic development services that they can't provide, he was willing to provide referrals, so. I'll be able to report back on what the findings are, and there's a potential that they might be at the next meeting if they have some sort of proposal that they'd like to share with you all.
Anything else? Okay, looking for a motion to adjourn at 5:51,
So moved.
6:51, sorry.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor indicate by saying aye. We're adjourned.
Thank you all.